How's it, brothers and dads? It's Sunday. I thought I'm going to do a quick video for you on the Twisp Q again. Basically the pods, how to easily, and again, just a disclaimer, I do not recommend this for anyone if you don't know what you're doing. Obviously you will void the warranty of the pod itself if you do this. Basically these pods are closed systems per se, and they work very well. I've used the older pods. I had some issues with leaking and stuff. This one, the newer pods, I haven't had any luck. And I see now my light's flashing. That's normally an indication that the battery's going. But anyway, so I found with the newer pods, I don't get as much leaking as with the older pods. The reason being, and you'll see now when I go down to show you the disassembly video, basically to take these pods apart is actually quite easy, I found. Obviously, like I said, I do not recommend this if you don't know what you're doing. You will void the warranty, so don't even think about taking the pod back and said, oh no, it's broken, because you broke it. So yeah, that's basically, you can see there's the inside of the pod. But anyway, I'm gonna dive down quickly and I'll show you, Bruce, what's what, and we'll check what we need to show you how to do it. Okay, I'm somehow going to do it live. Well, why not? Can I swap this thing around? No, I have no idea. So, Vibing Brew, see you. Now, alright, sorry guys for the sound. Sound was a bit shit, so I've got the Rode now out. So hopefully the sound's a bit better. So, yeah, let's quickly go down. What do you need for this little exercise? You either need a pair of these cutters, these NT cutters, or what do you call it, like, not a scalpel. I think a scalpel is going to be too thin. Even these are a bit thin. Hopefully I'm going to be able to do this over the camera. So you need one of those, or one of those what do you call them, those jobbies you get to open up cell phones and whatever. One of that. You need some of these thin needle pliers. You need one of those. Oh, I suppose you don't need them, but they're good to have. And then obviously you need a pot. So I'm gonna try and do this on camera. It's gonna be a bit difficult for me. So you have to take a fairly thin device and just gently start prying open. You'll see these are the new ones. So the new ones has got this little, see there, it's got this little notch, little click where it clicks in. So basically you want that to click out. So yeah, you're just gonna carry on slowly opening it, and the key here is patience, which I don't have a lot of. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And you're just gonna carry on doing that, and then you'll eventually feel it going. So you just slowly do that the whole time, and then eventually it'll open. You will feel it going. Now this one is not going for some reason. Again, don't force it, but you guys get the idea. I mean, now it's difficult over the camera, obviously, so I'm trying my best here to not break it. Okay, this one seems a bit tougher than the rest. Anyway, you get the idea. So you basically, all along there, you'll see there's like this little ridge, and then obviously you got these little pipikis over there that basically needs to pop open, and I don't know why it's always on camera, it never fucking works. But trust me, it does open. I can guarantee you that. I'm forcing it now because I'm getting irritated. But hopefully, if I keep patience, which I'm not going to have. So, but trust me, with a bit of patience and the right tools, this is obviously not ideally the right tool because it's a bit too sharp. So you want something thin enough, but not too sharp because you can already see there I've kind of buggered up the corners. So yeah, again, key here is be gentle, and then you basically get this. Ooh, amper stab ek myself there. Let me get that out of the way. So these are the two, and you'll see the differences between the two. Let me just shine the light a bit on it a bit better. Okay, there we go. So the differences between the two, you can see here clearly. The one's got the little notch, so this is the new part, this is the old one. Old one hasn't got that notch. This new one's got the notch, where physically your cartridge or your whatever you want to call it clicks in here. Alright, so new left, old on the right hand side. Okay, you notice there's no real size difference. I think it's exactly the same size. I haven't measured them. Might be that the new one is slightly smaller. No, they're about the same size. Okay, so that's basically the, what do you call it, the tanks or the whatever you want to call it. And then obviously on the new one, this is the, okay, so I'm just going to keep it left and right. So on the left hand side is the new one, and on the right hand side, oh, am I right now? Yeah, I think that's the way. Yeah, the one with the wider, yeah, I see. I'm going to have to check on the gasket itself. So this is the gasket for the new one. You'll see it's slightly different than the old one. Let's just try and see if this is the one that it fits on. No, you see, so this is obviously this is the old one, so we'll put that on the right. This is the new one, so you see they've basically, the differences between this one, oops, the new one and the old one is, with the new one, your whole gasket is basically incorporated, and I think this is also, this also attributes, sorry, I was off camera there. This also attributes to sorting out the leaking issues. As you see with the old one, you just had this little small gasket that goes on top like that. So obviously with the new one, they've sealed it's basically a one unit or one, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously this is the old one. So yeah, that gasket goes on top like that. So there's your original, here's your upgraded version. So yeah, it's quite interesting to see that such a small design change can actually make a massive difference with regards to leaking. I mean, the new pods aren't leaking at all. And then okay, I'm not going to click it in, obviously. When you fill it up, I'm going to fill it up with some 3 milligram, which is probably going to be an absolute waste. I don't have 6 milligram with me anywhere. Maybe let's have a quick squeeze here. I don't think I've got 6 anywhere. I've got 3, and I've got, oh, here we go. Here's some complex chaos, and I think this is a 50-50. I would recommend, this is, yo, check out, that thing is steep, brother. This thing is super steep, so I think this is a 50-50. It doesn't say, so we'll give it a bash. So this is 6 milligram complex chaos, and basically what you want to do is, if I could just get my, the reason for these ones, obviously for the older pods, you need this little tweezer jobby, because this gasket, obviously as you can see there, basically sits at the bottom there, conscious. But anyway, that basically sits in the bottom of this chamber. Chamber differences, what I can see between the two, I mean, if I look with the clear eye, I don't see any difference really. It's difficult. It's going to be difficult to show it. Don't think you'll be able to see it now. I mean, there you can see straight down both. Well, let's have a look. Size wise, I mean, the hole on this one, that's the hole on this one, it pretty much looks the same. This one looks a bit smaller, but not really. I mean, I'm not going to bring out calipers or any stuff like that. So this is the new pod. Okay, so always remember the new pod's got the little thingies at the, see, it's got the little nicks where it clicks in. That's obviously that's one of the older pods, which I've been trying to pry open. So it seems like the older pods are more difficult to open than the new ones, because I did struggle a bit with the old one. So the new one seems to be a bit better. So where am I now? I've got too many bloody pods going on here. That's a new pod. Oh no, I lie. The new one seems to be struggling more. Let's try the old one. See if I can quickly do this. I want to show you. No, man. Where was you? Waarom is das? Okay, I've got too much going on here. Holy shit. Pumping everything. Trying to pry this bugger open. See now, but hang on. This thing's still full, man. Now I don't want to open this one. This one's still got juice in it. Plenty juice in it. If I look at that way, yeah. No, I'm not going to open that one. Anyway, so this is the old pod. You'll see, I think you can see if you shine it in the light. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you. But the clicks are on the inside. On the inside of this one, there's a small, yeah, there's like a small indentation there. So obviously, just make sure to run this underwater. This is obviously a ceramic base, so it might take quite a bit of time for it to basically get rid of the original one, the polar mint, especially the polar mint, I think. Yeah, if you smell it, you can still smell it big time. So basically where you fill it up to is you fill it up to just under the queue there. So basically if you look at it that way, the top of the queue there, if you know what I mean. So you're going to obviously flip it. Damn it, it's difficult with this camera. You're going to flip it so it's going to be there about. So let's fill it up. Well, you can pretty much notch it. You can see where that hole is. I'm trying to see. Yeah, no, you see nicely in the light. You can check it big time. So, sorry, I'm just going to do this off camera so that I can see how much I can still go. Yeah, there we go. I'm a bit too much actually, so I'm probably going to get some gurgling. You're probably going to have to put out a bit because obviously the pod itself takes up a bit. So let's just quickly drop a little bit out. Bloop. There we go. Check it. Yeah, it's just under there. Lekker. Okay, I missed a bit. No problem. Can't remember if this is 50-50 or not. And then you basically take your pod, your little jobby with the gasket, and there we go. See, it makes like a click, and then you gotta obviously let it stand for a while because it needs to obviously saturate. So let's go back on top. I'll give you my thoughts. Well, there's not really any thoughts. I'm gonna see how it vapes. Lekker, see you now.